This is the Fake Jeopardy Tournament of Champions. Here is our first group of semifinalists. A former gymnastics instructor, originally from Montvale, New Jersey, Ryan Drum. A high school English teacher from Ocala, Florida, Van Williams. And, this occupation has been redacted. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, RJ Gammon. And now, here is the host of Fake Jeopardy, Ryan Seacrest.
Hello, and welcome to all of you. You're here on a very special day, a very special number of days, because we are sitting right now on day one of the Fake Jeopardy finale event, the Tournament of Champions. Let me explain to you what you're going to see over the next 5 weeks. We've got 3 quarterfinal games coming this week, next week, and the week after, featuring 3 of our previous winners and 6 more worthy challengers to take them on. The winners of each of these games will move on to the finals, which will feature a 2-game event, and the winner of both of those games with the combined points will be our Fake Jeopardy Tournament of Champions champion. So first off, it's game 1. Let's see who we're going to meet this time. Who we got? We got Ryan Drum, who was here in game 12, spent a long time at the bottom and had a heroic surge towards the end. Put him towards the top of our leaderboard, quite frankly. Van Williams also played an amazing game, beat one mega champion, but lost to another. Van could be a threat in this tournament. And finally, our first ever winner, the first ever returning champion, the only returning champion until Jessica Finkel came around, it's RJ Gammon. RJ has not played since July of 2020. 3 square years since he's been in that seat. But he's getting back into it tonight, folks. It's going to be a great game. I hope the 3 of you are ready, because I'm ready. Let's hit it. Here are your categories for the first round of play. Now, first of all, I want to mention we are amidst the 2023 writer's strike. We are very privileged to be able to get to do this show. Several TV shows are off the air, including Real Jeopardy! In honor and in remembrance of the writer's strike, we have a category all about the Writers Guild, the history, and a little bit of why this strike is going on right now. Next up, Wanna Bang? Really took the proceedings down a notch in terms of maturity. Bangs in quotation marks, that'll come up in each correct response. Then we've got Rhyme Time, and then Obscure Disney Quotes. You name the movie when we give you the quote. Then we got Middle Names, and finally we'll talk about the only president to achieve whatever we're talking about. RJ, you are in the winner's position right now. You may select.
Oh, geez. All right, we're going to start off. Let's start off with the top of the board. WGA 101 for 200, please.
You got it. Here it is. One of the main reasons the Guild was started in the 1930s was for consistency and clarity in credit given to writers for a project. So imagine everyone's surprise when in 2023, this streaming service lumped all credits, writers, producers, and directors, under the headline Creators. Ryan.
What is Max?
Max is correct. Thank you for using the new government name.
WGA for 400?
Take a look. Every year, the WGA honors one writer with the Herb Sargent Award for Comedic Excellence, named for a former president who is perhaps best known for creating this popular recurring segment on Saturday Night Live. Van.
What's Weekend Update?
That's correct.
Can I have Wanna Bang for 200?
Sure. The capital of Thailand.
What is
Ryan.
Bangkok? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. No, you're good.
Okay, I'll get it. WGA 600?
The LA Times reports that this 2021 series from writer Hwang Dong-hyuk increased Netflix's value by approximately $900 million. He received $0 in residuals. Ryan?
What is Squid Game?
Squid Game is right.
WGA 800.
Despite the ongoing 2008 strike, these 2 late-night hosts returned with a full writing staff. Their production company, Worldwide Pants, had reached an exclusive deal. Van.
Who are Stewart and Colbert?
Oh, no. RJ or Ryan? No, that's Letterman's production company. So it's David Letterman and Craig Ferguson. Both came back early with writers. WGA, Ryan, would you like to pick again? I won't pick for you, I promise.
It's a good idea. I'll go with WGA for 1,000.
Take me up on it. Take a look. The WGA had rocky beginnings, and one of its major hurdles came when several producers, directors, and screenwriters were called in front of Congress to answer questions about their possible communist ties, which they refused. They were collectively known as this, also the name of a 1950 documentary featuring the group. They were known as the Hollywood 10. Ryan, pick again.
I'll go obscure Disney quotes for 200, please.
Okay. How about this one? You are adrift in the sheltered harbors of my patience. And that's from Lilo and Stitch. I'm going to make you all answer to Kathy about that one. Ryan, pick again.
Disney quotes 400, please.
That's it. I'm moving to Sparta. RJ?
What is Hercules?
Hercules, yes. RJ's on the board. Go again.
Quotes for 6, please.
Can't hear you, Peach. Ryan?
What is Finding Nemo?
Finding Nemo, yeah.
Quotes 800, please.
Oh, he's just a little bit shy, and he hates you for killing his flyers. Ryan?
What is Cars?
Cars, yeah.
That was all based on your impression. That was great. Disney quotes 1,000.
Tell me, you're older and thus all-knowing. Do you ever worry about the notion that nothing is permanent? I'll leave you to ponder that thought, but it's from Frozen 2.
Oh, of course. Oh.
Ryan, pick again.
How about Wanna Bang 400?
Traditional British meal of sausage and potatoes. Ryan.
What are bangers and mash?
Right.
Bang 600.
This Thai sauce typically coats fried shrimp and is made of mayonnaise, sriracha, and sweet chili paste. Van.
What's Bang Bang?
Correct.
Same category, 800.
This girl group is known for their hits Manic Monday and Walk Like an Egyptian. Ryan?
Who are the Bangles?
The Bangles, yes.
Bang 1,000.
This Southeast Asian country gained independence from Pakistan in 1971. RJ.
What is Bangladesh?
Bangladesh is correct. Nice tight game going, and we'll continue it right after this.
For more information on the Writers Guild's ongoing efforts and to find ways to get involved, visit the Strike Hub at www.wgacontract2023.org. We'll be back with more Tournament of Champions right after this.
Welcome back, Game 1. Tournament of Champions is in progress. Let's talk to Ryan Drum. Back with us all the way from Game 12. I don't tend to give people rounds of applause. I don't know why it struck me just then, but welcome.
Feels right.
Yeah. So, Ryan, it's been about a year since last you played. A little over a year, I guess. But in that time, you've picked up a new hobby. Is that correct?
That's right. More of a passion than a hobby. I'm getting very, very into birding.
Really? Okay. How did you come across this? Where do you go about it?
Well, every summer I kind of try and do a summer theme, like something I can really kind of dive into. And this year I wanted one that would kind of put me outside, away from like screens and working, and something serene to relax. And birding was the perfect fit. My goal for the end of the summer is 100 species in the summer. I'm up to 36. Okay. So let's hope we can get some more.
Hey, a little bit of work to do, but there's a lot of summer to go. So
that's right.
So where do you usually go to?
Well, that's kind of the issue why we're stuck at 36. I'm working in the city, and I live just outside the city. So the wild bird life is fairly one note, I guess you could say.
Harsh.
I've logged a lot of pigeons.
Gotcha. Okay. Good to know. We'll show the pictures of all the pigeons. That'll be nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it sounds cool. I hope you make it to 100. That's a nice goal to have.
Thank you.
Next up, we're talking to Van Williams. Hasn't been here since he almost took down Jessica Finkel. That is until Tyler Haley got in the way. More on that later. Van, welcome back. It's been a little over a year. And I see you're rocking a new look. Give us the details behind that.
So after I got my annual haircut last month. I'd been thinking about it for a while, about having just a gay little mustache, and I decided to go for it. And this is actually the first time I haven't had a beard since I was about 15. So almost half my life I've had a beard, but here I am, just mustache and raw chin against the world.
Wow. So this is a big change. And when did this happen? When did you decide to get rid of it?
Like 2 weeks ago. This is pretty fresh.
Yeah. So we're among the first to see.
Yeah,
this.
I'm excited for all of my students when I go back next month to be like, "What is wrong with you?
What happened to you over summer break?" Well, I love it. It's looking great. I think, because I can't actually see you for some reason. Our thing's not working, but I trust.
Don't worry, I'm being very cute and smiling.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. All right, and of course, last but not least, RJ Gammon, the first winner we ever did have. Like I said before, hasn't been here since July of 2020, but you're doing just fine so far. RJ, the fact that it has been 3 years since last we saw you on this program, surely you have things to update us on. For instance, you're not coming to us from Charleston, South Carolina anymore. Where are you coming to us from now?
So I'm coming at you from Pittsburgh, PA, and that's how you know I'm really living in Pennsylvania, because you refer to it as PA and not Pennsylvania.
PA. The cool one.
Yeah. Pittsburgh, it's a hot little city that, I feel like people are sleeping on. So, I'm having fun. I've been here for about 8-9 months now, and it's been a good time. I moved in November. The winter was a little bit. First time I had to drive through snow and ice and everything, but hey, look, I'm still here. I survived the winter, and there will probably be many more cold winters in front of me being up here in PA now.
Yeah, love it. Well, hey, you're there. You're an official Yinzer. Right?
Oh, yeah. From y'all to Yins is what I did.
Good. Well, hey, congratulations, and welcome back. All right, let's get back into things. RJ, you had the last correct question before the break. Pick us another clue.
Let's go rhyme time for 200.
Okay. RuPaul's famous elimination catchphrase. Ryan.
What is sachet away?
Sachet away. That is correct.
Rhyme time 400.
Previously undiscovered audio. RJ.
What is a newfound sound?
Correct. With an assist from Alex. I love it.
Rhyme time for 6.
Oh my god, that's the daily double in this round. So, yeah. Ooh, right. In real Jeopardy, the audience applauds. Here, it's like, uh-oh. RJ, you can see the scores. Ryan's in the lead with 3,800. You're next up with 1,800. What would you like to do?
Let's do 1,200.
1,200, double the value of the clue in rhyme time. 2 identical NASA telescopes orbiting Earth.
What is double Hubble?
That is correct. Double Hubble. Calvin, Board Boy, really liked that when we were doing this in rehearsal earlier. So, all right. That brings you to 3,000. You can pick again.
Rhyme for 8.
Terrifying electricity from the sky. RJ.
What is frightening lightning?
Frightening lightning, yes.
Rhyme for 1,000.
What you'd say to command someone to find this weekly WWE event. RJ.
What is track down, smackdown?
You better track down SmackDown. That's right. All right, 2 categories to go.
Well, that was a good one.
Thanks.
That was really good.
Let's go to middle names for 200, please.
Okay, Neil P. Harris. Ryan.
Who is Patrick?
Yep.
Middle name's 400.
Tommy L. Jones. Ryan.
Who is Lee?
Lee, right.
Middle name's 6.
Jonathan T. Thomas. Ryan again.
Who is Taylor?
Yeah.
Middle name's 8.
Harry S. Truman. If you look closely, there's a hint in the clue. His middle name is S.
Whoa.
It's not an initial. It's a whole name. Ryan, go again.
Middle name's 1,000.
Junie B. Jones. RJ.
What is Beatrice?
Beatrice is right. One category to go.
Only president for two.
Resign. RJ.
Who is Nixon?
Nixon, yes.
President for four.
Serve on the Supreme Court. RJ.
Who is Taft?
Yep.
President for six.
Father twins. That's George W. Bush.
Whoa.
43.
Huh.
RJ.
President for eight.
Be unanimously elected by the Electoral College. Van.
Who's Washington?
Washington, yep. Starting nice and simple. And now, the last clue in the first round. Serve 2 non-consecutive terms. RJ.
Who is Cleveland?
Cleveland is right, and that will bump up your lead a little bit more to 7,400. Ryan's at 5,000, and Van will pick first in Double Jeopardy right after this.
I learned so much.
Welcome back. Double Jeopardy is here. Double the dollars, double the daily doubles. And Van is going to pick first from these categories. First up, I saw a good YouTube video a couple months ago that was about broadcast innovations in the NFL, how they covered it on television. So I've written some clues for you about that. Promise they're not too technical. Then we've got Happy Birthday Harmony. These are all events that happened on Harmony's birthday, January 21st. Then we got Score by John Williams. We'll give you the song. You give us the movie it comes from. National Porks. South Africa. And finally, we talked about the only president to do something earlier. Now we've got the only president to not. ... Van, pick first.
I'm going to have to... Anyone who's ever come to Adam's Rib with me knows that I have to go with National Porks for 400.
Amen. Love it. He's the hog that helps teach Simba the meaning of Hakuna Matata. RJ.
Who is Pumbaa?
Yep.
Porks for eight.
Charlotte uses her web to save this pig from slaughter in the E.B. White novel. Ryan?
Who is Wilbur?
Yeah.
Porks 12.
After almost 40 years of their on and off again relationship, Kermit announced his separation from this character in 2015. Ryan?
Who is Miss Piggy?
Miss Piggy's right.
Porks for 16.
This cartoon just couldn't take it when her friend knew how to whistle. She hung up on her immediately. RJ.
Who is Peppa Pig?
Peppa Pig, yes. Click.
Let's finish out the category.
We might as well, and that'll give you the first daily double in the round. So, RJ, again, ooh, it's a spooky thing. RJ, you're currently at 9,400. Ryan's at 7,000. Van's at 1,000. What can we do you for?
Let's just do 2,200.
2,200. Interesting. Okay. In National Porks, this grocery chain's headquarters are in New Hampshire, but has no stores in the state. They're more associated with the South and Midwest.
What is Piggly Wiggly?
Piggly Wiggly. As a former resident of South Carolina, you had that one in the bag. All right.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Let's see. You know what? Happy birthday, Harmony, for 400.
Happy birthday, Harmony. It's like 6 months late. It's fine. 1987, B.B. King donates his 7,000 record collection to this Ole University. RJ?
What is Ole Miss?
Ole Miss, yeah, they're using University of Mississippi.
Birthday for 8.
1950, this British author of Animal Farm and 1984 dies. Van?
Who's Orwell?
Orwell, yep.
I was about to lose my English teacher credential.
yeah. That was an important one for you.
Could we go... Same category. 1,200.
2008, Black Monday in worldwide stock markets, which begins the period now known as this. RJ?
What is the Great Recession?
Yes.
Birthday for 16.
1976, Emma Burton, the baby of this girl group, is born. RJ?
What is the Spice Girls?
Baby Spice is right.
And birthday for 2000.
1869, inspiration for a Boney M song by his name. this Russian confidant to Tsar Nicholas II is born? Van?
Who's Rasputin?
Correct.
Ooh.
South Africa for 400.
This system translates to separateness and was characterized by institutionalized racial segregation in South Africa. Ryan?
What is apartheid?
Yep.
Broadcast innovations for 400?
Yeah, the TV people like this one. Okay, here we go. Take a look. The machinery needed to implement the on-field yellow line that marks the position of this minimum goal of a play originally required its own broadcast truck when it debuted in 1998. Ryan?
What is a first down?
Yeah, the first down line. Yep.
Broadcast for 8.
Take another look. The Jets faced the Browns on September 21st, 1970, the first of this series of non-Sunday games that still continues today. Ryan?
What is Monday Night Football?
Monday Night Football is correct.
Broadcast for 12, please.
Okay, let's see that again. This technology was only available to the broadcast booth and not to referees after its debut in 1963, and as such, an infamous Houston Oilers touchdown went unscored in 1980. Ryan?
What is instant replay?
Yep.
Broadcast 16, please.
CBS first provided this alternate broadcast in 1998, characterized by almost 7 times the pixels per frame and a new 16:9 aspect ratio. Ryan again.
What is a high definition broadcast?
Yeah, it's the standard today.
I'll go broadcast for 2000, please.
All right, last one in the category. The Skycam took several years to take off, but the unique angle it provided resonated with audiences due to its similarity to the look of this series of NFL-inspired video games. Ryan.
What is Madden?
Madden's correct, and that was definitely your category. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll do John Williams for 400.
Hedwig's theme. Ryan.
What is Harry Potter?
The streak continues, yes.
John Williams 800, please.
The Imperial March. RJ.
What is Star Wars?
Yeah.
Score for 12.
Somewhere in My Memory. He's remembering the family, what left him behind. It's Home Alone.
Oh.
RJ? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the room down.
Save him! He's home alone.
Score for 16.
In the Jungle. That's Indiana Jones. RJ.
Score for 2000.
Okay. Toys! That's from E.T. E.T. RJ, new category, please.
Yes, please. South Africa for 8.
After being jailed for 27 years, this activist turned president served in the role from 1994 to 1999. Van.
Who's Mandela?
Yeah, Nelson Mandela.
Same category for 1200.
Good news. Daily double. All right, Van coming in with the scoop. Van, you have 4,600. Ryan's up next with 13,800, but anything can happen here.
Well, I don't want to have 0, so let's do 4,000.
4,000 it is. In South Africa. South Africa is the only country in the world to have 3 capitals: Pretoria, Bloemfontein, and this major coastal city where Parliament meets.
Is it Cape Town?
Rephrase it.
What's Cape Town?
That is correct. 4,000 more to you brings you to 8,600, and you can pick again.
Not to actually you, but I did read somewhere that as long as your answer is phrased as some sort of question, it is valid. But
Oh, so even like, is it would count?
Could you just say Cape Town with like an inflection?
there has been points awarded for someone saying, is the answer blah, 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 blah.
Wild. All right,
But
well,
this
you
is
got
fake
it
Jeopardy,
anyway,
not-
so you're good.
This is fake Jeopardy, not real Jeopardy. So,
Well, we're trying to be as close to it as we can.
let's do same category, 1600.
All right, take a look. The Union of South Africa colonized what is now this neighboring country from 1915 to 1990 in what was largely unrecognized by the international community. RJ?
What is Namibia?
Yeah, that's Namibia.
South Africa for 2,000, please.
Among the 11 national languages of South Africa is this language, a widely spoken remnant of past European colonialism, largely similar to Dutch. Van?
What's Afrikaans?
That's right. And we got a close game here. One category to go.
Let's do remaining category for 2000.
Ooh. The only president not affiliated with a political party. RJ?
Who is Washington?
Yeah, we're back to Washington again. Go ahead.
President for 16.
Not married while in office. That was James Buchanan. RJ again.
President for 12.
The only president not sworn in on land.
These are cool.
Oh, RJ.
Who is Truman?
No? Ryan or Van? It's a bit of an emergency scenario that put him in that plane. It was Lyndon Johnson was sworn in. RJ, go again.
President for 8.
The only president not elected as president or vice president, but serve as both. And that's Gerald Ford. 2 resignations bumped him up the ranks. And now the last clue. The only president not born in the contiguous U.S. RJ.
Who is Obama?
Obama is right, and that takes you to 18,400. Ryan at 13,800. Van at 10,600. Everybody is within striking distance. It makes Final Jeopardy all the more important. And here's the category. Baseball history. Uh-oh. We'll give you the clue right after this. As I mentioned at the top of the show, there's a little more riding on this game in this tournament, because whoever wins this game will move on to our finals and face our next 2 challengers. But first, there's business to take care of tonight. Final Jeopardy category is baseball history, and here's a clue. The Yankees achieved the first and only solo no-hitter in a World Series game on October 8th, 1956, with pitcher Don Larson and this catcher. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Iconic video of that last pitch features this man jumping into Don Larson's arms. Let's go to Van Williams first. Van was in third with 10,600, and he wrote down who is Kirby Dobbs. No, no, that was a year or 2 before me, I'm afraid. Wonderful guess though. Let's see how much he wagered. I didn't wager anything, so you're standing solid at 10,600. Next up, Sir Ryan Drum had 13,800 in the regular game, and you wrote down who is Yogi Berra, and that is correct. Famous catcher for the Yankees, right around this time, as it happens. So you are going to add everything to your score. That'll take you to 27,600. It's up to RJ Gammon now. RJ, we got a lot going on here. Currently trailing Ryan, but we haven't seen your Final Jeopardy yet. So you started with 18,400, and you responded, who is Yogi Berra? And that's correct, as we know. But did you wager enough? By a margin of $1. Yes, you did. That takes you to 27,601. And RJ, we are seeing you in the finals.
Woo!
Just an excellent game one, everybody. It's a
Great
strong
game.
start to our tournament.
Wow.
And we'll see you next week for the next round of semifinals.
Ugh.
Goodbye. Oh, man!
Hear more from our contestants and take a look behind the scenes on the Fake Jeopardy After Show coming July 5th. And join us July 13th for our next semifinal matchup between Chelsea Frazier, Caitlin Joyner, and former 5-day champion Jessica Finkel.